Hello and welcome. In this episode, we'll explore how regenerative agriculture relates to climate warming, not only through carbon and emissions, but through something even more fundamental, the water cycle. We'll also see why regeneration is not only an ecological process, but a human one. A change in how we think, manage, and relate to the land. My name is Ariel Rodriguez. I'm an agricultural science professional, originally from Argentina, currently living and working in Australia. The purpose of this channel is to share practical science-based knowledge about agriculture, helping farmers and land managers restore soil fertility while reducing dependence on expensive external inputs. Now, let's move into today's topic. For many years, discussions about climate change have focused mainly on carbon cycles and greenhouse gases. While these factors are important, they are not the full picture. One of the most powerful regulators on Earth's climate is the water cycle. And at the center of that cycle lies the soil. Healthy soil plays a critical role in receiving, absorbing, and storing rainfall, but this function only works when soil is alive, structured, and covered by living plants. When soil becomes degraded, compacted, or bare, its ability to manage water is reduced, and the water cycle begins to break down. One key element in this process is soil organic matter. Research shows that for every additional 1% of organic matter in the soil, the land can retain approximately 150 to 200,000 liters of water per hectare. Healthier soils are not just more fertile, they are also more resilient to droughts, floods, and climate extremes. Over the past decades, agricultural systems have become increasingly focused on short-term productivity. This approach has weakened many natural processes, including soil structure, biological activity, and water retention. Result: in many regions, we now observe reduced soil water storage, declining groundwater levels, faster runoff to rivers and oceans, and less time for water to remain in the landscape. In simple terms, large areas of land are becoming drier. For a long time, we believed that rainfall created green, productive landscapes. Today, science shows us that the relationship also works in the opposite direction. Vegetation itself plays an active role in generating rainfall. Large portion of atmospheric moisture over land does not come from the oceans. It is produced locally through evapotranspiration. A living landscape helps create its own rainfall. Plants are not passive water users, they are active drivers of the continental water cycle. This helps explain why many regions now experience longer droughts, more intense storms, flooding, and extreme heat. So climate change is not only a problem of gases in the atmosphere, it is also a problem of dehydrated landscapes. And this is where regenerative agriculture becomes relevant, not as a label, but as a way to describe agricultural systems that work with living processes rather than against them. Actually, there should only be one agriculture, one that respects life, understands natural cycles, and recognizes that humans are part of nature, not separate from it. And this point is essential. True regeneration does not happen only in soils and ecosystems. It also happens within human beings, in the way we think, observe, and make decisions. Choosing regeneration means choosing responsibility. Responsibility for the land that feed us, for the ecosystems that sustain us, and for the generations that will live with the outcomes of our decisions. If this video resonates with you, I invite you to reflect on how your land manages water, question conventional assumptions, and explore practices that regenerate soil life.